Is he all right with Duke calling you old school?
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Well, then Hyde said you're a beast. What do you? I mean, it seems like everyone's got a different name for you. You've made an impression pretty early on them. When Carlos Hyde, who some would say is a beast as a runner, when he says that about you, how does that make you feel?
Made me feel good, for sure, because Carlos has played at a higher level at the Ohio State and in San Fran. So, that gave me a great feeling here. Somebody, a vet, called me and say some good things about me.
Do you see your style similar to his? I don't know how much you've looked at his tapes or just out here.
Yeah, he's a beast too. So, he runs hard, catches the ball very well too. And, he's a great guy that I can, definitely. I look forward to learning things from and looking up to the entire season, and as long as we're here together.
How much attention have you paid to the fact that rookie running backs not only have had big roles for certain teams, but have had season-like franchise-changing roles for certain teams? I mean, do you know who those guys are? Do you think in the context of, like Ezekiel Elliott or whoever who has come in, maybe you can do a little bit of that?
I hope so. Like you say, I've kept up with the pattern. Ty had a great freshman year, Elliott and Alvin Kamara, the other guy at Kansas City. So I've seen the pattern too. So but for me, I'm just kind of going with the flow. Whatever happens, I'm there to play my role and take advantage of every opportunity that comes my way. So I'm not really trying to be that guy. I can be whoever I need to be for right now.
How do you think the dynamic within the room is kind of coming together? You got you and Duke and Carlos, and Duke talked about you guys maybe here during camp trying to figure out what your roles were going to be, but
yeah.
How is that dynamic right now with you three?
It's coming along well. You pick your poison. We have a talented running back, so it'll be hard to stop for defense. It's hard for them to kind of scheme and plan on it. I come from a crowded backfield too, so it's nothing new to me. The competition brings more out of you, and I look forward to competing with these guys and learning from them, and eventually playing together with them, winning some games with them.
If Duke calls you old school, do you think you are old school?
Not really. It's just my helmet. That's what they talk about.
It's just your helmet. Okay.
What is it about? Is it leather or what?
No helmet.
I don't know. It's just a little bigger.
Oh,
So yeah.
but he also said, like I said, what does that mean? No frills to you? Not a lot of flash, not a lot of wearing turnover chains or anything.
Oh yeah, none of that. I am who I am. I really don't wear chains or anything flashy. Come out here with my pads on and my gear, whatever I need, and I just go to work.
Relative to the fact that you had some injuries that slowed you down in parts of your college career, are you as healthy as you've ever been, in as good a shape, stronger, faster than you've ever been, or where do you stand physically?
Yeah, I feel really good. That was like 3 years ago, so I'm over that hump mentally and physically. So I'm just ready to keep getting better every day.
Do you think that the three of you guys need to show something to the coaches in camp so they know they can lean on the run game this season if they need to? Do you guys have to prove that they should run the ball a lot?
That's tough for me to decide. That's definitely coach's decision on whether he wants to run the ball. I think if we need to run the ball to win the game, we will. We need to throw it to win the game, we will. But for me, I have a lot to prove. I know Duke and Carlos, and they proved themselves. They're very great running backs, and they played many years before. So I think that would be good. But I have to kind of prove I can play with them and be something good for this team.
Is the factor of you needing to get used to the style of the offensive line in front of you now something that you can't really assess until the hitting and the preseason games begin, or do you feel as though you know this offensive line reasonably well right now?
I think they'll be I think I know them well. They'll be, do a great job for us here, and it's hard to tell without the pads. But if we're going off that, there's plenty of holes right now with just helmets on. So I can't even imagine how it would be tomorrow or during games. I think they do a very good job of what they do.
So you're looking forward to putting on the pads tomorrow?
Yeah, it's been a long time. NFL, you don't have spring ball or anything, so it's time to go back playing football.
How your last year at Georgia, you and Michelle, how did you divide playing time? Was it game by game, series by series?
More play-by-play.
play-by-play.
Yeah, play by play or maybe series by series, but we played every game together. Yeah.
Were you in the backfield together much?
No, not really. I mean, we had the package, but we never had to use it. It's too deadly.
What was that psychologically in terms of you guys are probably both proud guys who knew you could carry the ball, but the job was split. I would say.
What's the question?
Is it tough to be part of a platoon instead of the man?
Oh, no, not at all, man. It makes it more fun, I feel. Because me and Sonny are very good friends, and we're both successful. Both had success. We both got drafted, fairly high. And, to do that with someone who you started in college with and you lived with 4 years and did everything with, I don't think it get any better than that.
Roommate.
Roommate.
Was it a two-man room or a bigger room?
We had Isaiah Wynn with us, too. So.
Do you have any idea yet at all, any inkling on playtime sharing role with
Nah,
Lloyd?
I have no idea. That's coach's decision.
Your experience with that, of having shared the role like that, how confident are you that if something like that emerged here, that it could work?
I'm very confident because it has worked in the past for me. So, we went a long ways last year with our, splitting the carries and things like that. And so, it's proven to work, and it'll be even greater here with, additional another great back. So it'll be fun.
In the pre-draft stuff, we here in Cleveland made a lot of the fact that John Dorsey's never taken a running back as high as, I think it was the 3rd round. Did he ever, after the draft, say to you, you're the highest running back I've ever taken with any team? Is that ever
No,
conversation
we haven't
take place?
talked about it.
Well, you are. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I feel great. I'm happy to be here, no matter where they took me.
You a big back, a fast back, a shifty back, or what are you?
I don't know. That's tough. I know I'm definitely a bigger back. Pretty fast, man. I do what I need to do, I guess.
In terms of what we can look up whatever you weighed at the combine and all that, but what do you think you'll probably play out this year weight-wise?
Maybe 225.
What do you think of this? What do you think of the speed? What you talk about running backs, and that speed is something that's brought up. But being in the NFL, have you noticed an elevation in that out here when you're going through team drills and that going against the defense?
I'll say for the most part, the playing speed is fairly the same from what I've seen in the past. But as far as breaking a huddle and lining up and seeing the fronts and where the Mike and all those guys are, that's definitely the hardest part for me. Just lining up and knowing who I have to block sometimes.
When you see Todd Gurley's success in the NFL, do you think I can do that too?
I don't know. Todd's different, man. He's definitely a different beast. So I hope so. I played with him in college, so got to try to pick his brain and kind of find his moves there. But he's elevated definitely since then, and he's doing great. So.
Do you stay in touch with him at all?
Yeah, we talk.